intro. YouTube, what's up, everybody? Today, we are going to be playing something that isn't Boros Convoke. I know you're probably excited about that. The regional championship in Dallas, well, actually, they all took place this weekend. Dallas, Southeast Asia, one of the Canada ones, and then I think China as well. But this was the list that won the Dallas Regional Championship. And this is, unironically, a deck that we were playing, I think, on... I want to say we played this... I don't know if we played it Monday, or maybe it was the week before, but this deck is sick. So it's Gruul Boats, but we're playing Voldaren Thrillseeker instead of Sky Sovereign. So we have one Sky Sovereign, normal boat list have three, but you're using the power of Voldaren Thrillseeker combined with high-power creatures like Bone Crusher, Esika's Chariot, Sky Sovereign. Also, notably, a Crowan War, very powerful with Thrillseeker, because if you don't have a Chariot to use to crew the creature that you stole before Chapter 3, you can just sack it to Thrillseeker. So those two cards work very well together. And then just normal boat stuff, 8 Elves, 2 Invasion of Ixalan. I love this card. It helps you smooth out your draws, helps you find lands. Also, you have a lot of utility lands, so just like being able to find Beseiju or Sokinzon can be really powerful. And also just being able to turn into another threat, really good. Traditional stuff, Stormseeker, Bone Crusher, again, Esika's Chariot, Lovestruck Beast. Not the most common inclusion in boats, but having a 5/5 with Voldaren Thrillseeker is pretty sick. Stormseeker's the best card in the deck, don't ever cut it. And yeah, we're playing Giganta. Giganta also relatively powerful with Voldaren Thrillseeker, just giving you, like, you always have access to a large creature that you can fling with Thrillseeker, so that's very important. And then Embercleave in the sideboard, which is something you don't usually see, but good in these, like, aggro mirrors, pretty good against green, stuff like that when you need to go fast. And the festivities for Boros, Outland Liberator, Hearst, Stonebrain, and a couple Running Volleys. So this deck's sweet. This is certainly one of the hands. Ship it. I know, right? Look, it might be temporary, but I will play some Modern, okay? I'm not going to say how long I'm going to last, but I will play some Modern. It's like a really good 7. This is going to look weird, but I think I'm putting back Lovestruck Beast. I want to keep second elf in case they have push. Although, if they have push, I'd probably just play this on 2, so maybe that was bad. Yeah, that was bad, because I'm going to play this on 2 regardless of whether they have push or not. Well, if they don't have push, I'm going to play these two, but... There looks like some really good cards in the set, I'm not going to lie. Just kind of some bangers. You lost a Sunday 5k, spent 2,500 and foiled. You foiled out Rhinos too? So wait, Savage, you foiled out Rhinos and Monogreen that weekend? Jesus Christ. A Bitcoin millionaire over here. What do we got? I guess I could take Beseiju for this, but I'll take this. It might have been better to play Bone Crusher, and then next turn I can go Invasion and then just like try to flip it immediately. You're really sad? Why are you sad? Don't be sad. Look, here's the thing that you gotta realize about Magic tournaments, okay? The entire reason to go to a Magic tournament is not actually the tournament itself. Like, the gathering is the most important part about tournaments. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Like, none of that matters. The whole thing about going to these events and going to these places is the experience. And as long as you have, like, as long as you meet some new people and have good experiences, nothing else matters. Yeah, the metal show too. Yeah. So I can go Stomp here, play Stormseeker, Haste, put this to 1. So I know it looks weird to stomp an Unlucky Witness, but with them having this in play, it's not really going to get any better. So, like, this is not the card you want to stomp, but when they have this, you gotta take what you can get, you know. It's the Convoke philosophy. Yeah, why do you think I played Convoke? I didn't expect to win. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I do think Convoke is really good. And the thing about the Convoke deck too, there's so many different ways to build it, and I don't even think we haven't even really scratched the surface on what is possible with that shell. Like, somebody sent me a list that we're going to play at some point, that has Moxamber and Kythian, and I was like, Moxamber is genius because it gives you more explosive draws, but it also gives you more zeros for turn 1 Gleeful. So, like, there's just so many things you can do with the Convoke shell. My buddy said you're as cool as he imagined. Awesome. That's Savage Knuckleblade. You're the man, dude. Absolute legend. Hmm. This is rude. I could play the Thrillseeker and just throw it at the devil. This is a really tough spot, huh? I don't think I can realistically let them untap with Mayhem Devil. So I'm kind of thinking going Thrillseeker, counter on Elf, sack that Elf to throw at the devil. If they ping the Thrillseeker, I can just sack the Thrillseeker, dome them, target the Stormseeker, flip the invasion. I know, I'd be losing an Elf. I might just lose both Elves in that case. But, like, if I let them untap with Devil, I'm going to lose both Elves anyways, right? You know what I mean? Like, if I don't take that line, they're just going to untap with Devil and kill both of these regardless of what I do, right? You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to put 2 counters here. I lose both Elves either way, though. There's no way I can avoid losing both Elves. You know what I mean? It's just unavoidable. They also might want to kill the Thrillseeker and not the Elf. I can't imagine they would do that, but... Oh, you're saying, okay, if they target here, I can't sack this. Right, I see what you're saying. Oh, and they get to do that. I guess this wasn't great. True. I forgot they could sack the... I forgot about them sacking the Devil to do it this way. So I guess I just lost everything to trade. So I traded 2 Elves and a Thrillseeker for the Devil. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. Counters on Thrillseeker and sack that to save 1 Elf. No, because if I counters on Thrillseeker, sack the Thrillseeker, they have a trigger from Mayhem Devil, they ping the Elf, right? And then they sack the Devil to ping the other Elf. No matter how I did it, I was losing all 3 creatures, right? We get a flipped invasion. Oh, this is any target. Right. I forgot this hit battles. Okay, that would have been better. So I missed 3 damage. I forgot that this was any target. For some reason I thought it was creature or player, but Broadside. Thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's possible that losing just binning 3 creatures to kill a Mayhem Devil was not the best strategy, but watch them just have another Mayhem Devil. I think they do. Fuck. Okay. Well, you know. Just gonna go beatdowns. Indestructible, baby. Haste. Deck. Yeah, Devil counts your triggers too. So you don't want to be sacking stuff against an opposing Devil. That is not a place that you want to be. Sometimes you have to be, but what does making you a VIP do? It gives you a little fancy pink diamond badge next to your name. There's some other stuff, like you can talk in sub-only chat, which I never put the chat on sub-only chat or emote-only chat, I should say. I never use emote-only unless chat gets really rowdy. You can, like, there's no timing restrictions on when you can send messages. So I think non-VIPs, like, you can't spam messages, but you can just go, like, like this. You can just do stuff like that. I don't know why I just typed D in the chat. It was just a random letter, but... Really is a break. We might win this game if they don't have a cat. Giving us the D. Ayo. I liked McVitie's list. A lot of people had a lot of people had different lists. But there was some, and that's the thing about Boros, is like there's a lot of room for customization in that deck, Fatal Push. Not killing Stormseeker, interesting. Okay. Well, been good the turn before, but better late than never, I guess. More D. Oh, more D, please. Sack the Devil, ping me for 1. They have a second Fatal Push? Might. Alright, 7, yeah. Waiting for you to break Boros so I can jump back on the train. Yeah, I'll show you the list that somebody sent me that we're going to try. Again, at some point. I wanted to play Boros today, but there's just too much Boros on the YouTube that we got to do something else. We got to have some different content. But to give you a little sneak preview, Reload. Why can't I pull the image up? What the hell? Open image in new tab. Here we go. So this is the list that that we're going to try at some point. So the idea here is you have Mox Amber. It's pairing with Kithian and Skrelv. So you have those two to turn on Mox Amber, but Mox Amber also just gives you more zeros for Gleeful Demolition and more zeros for Reckless Bushwhacker. I think that I might want to try main deck Invasion with this setup because you have more zeros for the turn 1 Gleeful, makes turn 1 Gleeful, turn 2 Invasion. Like, you have that line more often because you have more zeros. So, yeah, I don't know if I like these Dahlias, but, like, just the idea of adding Amber, Kithian, and Skrelv to the shell is really cool. And Thalia, too, I guess. What'd they do? So I can't kill them. The missed 3 damage might matter. Yeah, it would have... they would have been dead this turn. Right? 7. No, it would have been 1 short, because they can crack 2 food. I might actually want to flip this turn. I think I do. Yeah, I think I want to flip this. Or at least try. Interesting. They have 1 card in hand. So they haven't picked up Gigantha yet, but I'm wondering if I should just take a Crowan War and hope to draw to their land next turn, because, well, they can't pick up Gigantha next turn. They can't fire up the Den this turn. I also don't... If they want to attack me for 4, I'm at 18, I don't really care about that, you know what I mean? If I'm taking a land, I'm going to take this, which I think might just be right anyways. I think it might be right to take the land, although... Putting 2 Crowan Wars in the bottom is kind of awkward. And the cool thing about doing this is now I can have the Bone... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can have the Bone Crusher up next turn in combat to give this thing indestructible, which is pretty sick. Okay, they're just sacking food. That's fine. So they go to 10. Only sack 1 food. Uno food. Need more food. What's up, Apeshit? Man, I really enjoy going out to events, but I missed you guys. I really did. I really miss streaming. I just fucking love streaming, you know? Love it. Absolutely love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. If they want to take away our sponsorships, that's fine. We will rebuild. It was amazing. Oh, so good. Gonna float mana, crack a food, go to 10. Okay. So they go to 2, and then I play the other... Oh, right. I lose the Bone Crusher this way, because they can sack to Oven. Maybe that wasn't worth it? I mean, no, it had to have been, right? Because I don't want to let them trade with Bone Crusher. I guess either way, I'm down a Bone Crusher, right? Like, my options were... let the trade happen, stomp them, play Bone Crusher, in which case I'd just get in 2 less damage, or stomp this, keep the Bone Crusher in play, so I think it's better to do it this way. I don't know, it's close. A huge Halo tournament, DreamHack. Right, yeah, they had Halo tournaments, they had Smash tournaments, Guilty Gear, Tyler 1 was there. I think Tyler 1 was playing, like, 1v1 pickup games or something. There's just so much stuff going on. There was a concert on Saturday. Like, DreamHacks are just an amazing time. Regardless of whether you play at the main event or not, just you should go to DreamHacks. They're so much fun. Oh, Hungry Box too. I heard about that. Yeah. There's so much stuff going on. So I can go Gigantha, Indestructible, attack with both, animate, block here, go to 5, go to 1. But aren't they just dead? If I go Thrillseeker, 2 counters here, they trade with Bone Crusher. Yeah, they're just dead. I think so. Almost broke your finger riding the mechanical bull. Yeah, there was a mechanical bull there too. It was just everything. It was such a good time. Like, I'll end up going to Atlanta regardless of whether or not I qualify. How did I win that game, by the way? Remember that turn where I just took 3 cards, put them in the bin to trade for a Mayhem Devil, and I still won that game? Alright, what do you want against Rectosac? Volley bad, Stonebrain bad. Hearse is, like, fine, but kind of mid. Honestly, this card seems really good against them, right? This card seems really good against them. I have all of these cards. I did buy Thrillseekers. I could play this list. think I'm gonna bring in Cleave. I guess giving up Gigantha's kind of sketchy. Yeah, Liberator Kill Oven's good. I am actually not a big fan of Bone Crusher in this matchup because the card, like it's so hard to cast Stomp against an active Oven that I don't think it's worth it. You have to keep in the Bolt to kill Devil. Those are good. Those are good. Maybe like Thrillseeker is worse than Bone Crusher. Down War. No, War's good because it kills Devil. Like you just steal Devil and then sack it to Thrillseeker. You know what I mean? It's really hard for them to beat their own Mayhem Devil. Be happy I don't get Thoughtseizes and Fable to concurve every game. Yeah, I mean, playing against Rakdos is not the most fun experience, but it's funny you say that, Rosie, because I think quite the opposite. I think Chandra is so good in Lotus that I want to try. Like, I don't play Lotus, but I wonder what a build would look like that just has 4 Chandras. I think it's that good. I don't think you want to cut elves. Like, they still have to have a Fatal Push for it, you know? It's like they can't Mayhem Devil an elf down in the first 3 turns of the game. Well, they can do it on turn 3 on the play, but... Were they playing one Chandra Tonber? Hearse is so weird against Rakdos Sack because the only card it's good against is exactly Cauldron Familiar, and there are some spots where if they just have an extra food lying around, it's not even that good against Cat because they can just sack another food to get it back, so it's like, it doesn't really do what you want it to do. What's up, Eccles? How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, they played this song at the concert, by the way. This thing around keeps changing. Oh what? Guess we just play Miglaws and let them kill the elf. Like, the only way that I can play around them harvesting the elf is if I Thrillseeker put counters on it, but I really think that's a bad use of Thrillseeker. 1 Chandra? Gotcha. Can you stack the Thrillseeker trigger with the Hearse in the field to be able to crew Hearse with Thrillseeker so it gets the counters? No. Because Thrillseeker is when it enters the battlefield, so the creature has to be already on the battlefield when the trigger is placed on the stack. Could play Lovestruck. I think I would rather develop Miglaws, and then if they, like, sack Harvester, I kind of want to just, like, Thrillseeker on Miglaws. But that's kind of a spew if they have Fatal Push. Oh, if they have Push, they're going to main phase push and kill Miglaws anyways. Okay. Not killing the elf? Oh my god. That is insane to me. How do you not kill the elf there? My goodness. See you. Yeah, so we were talking about that, Eccles. The reason that there's a lot of... I heard a storm. I hope it doesn't... Oh my god, I really hope we don't lose power. Right before Dallas, we were doing a lot of testing with Boros, so for about 2.5 days leading up to Dallas, I only played Boros on stream, and that's all we had for stream content. It'll fix itself this week, though. We'll get back into non-Boros content. What's up, Glenn? In the 10K, I started 5-0, and then I lost to 2 Rakdos Mirrors, and decided that because I was dead for top 16, I could have still min cash, but my friends were going out to get dinner, and if I played the last round to min cash, I would have missed dinner, and I figured min cash was not worth missing dinner, so. And also, it was like the best dinner of the weekend, so I'm glad I didn't miss it. I'm actually gonna target the Harvester. Yeah, Terry Blacks was good too. I wanted to go back to Terry Blacks. We went to a Brazilian steakhouse on Sunday. It was called Braçal, I think. It was a bit of a drive. It was like 20-minute drive from the convention center, but well, I went to dinner and then got hammered after the fact. I think green is favored against Rakdos. For sure. Ooh, we get to do some fancy shit here. They're at 16. I guess we can't do too much fancy stuff. So I could Thrillseeker here and sack the Devil, but I could also just play Chariot. Right? And then with Chapter 3 on the stack, use the Devil to crew. The other option is like Thrillseeker counters on Devil, sack Devil to deal them 6, right? Because I get 5 from the Devil, 1 from the trigger. The only awkward part about playing Chariot is if they have a Braider Colligan's command, I don't get to kill the Devil, so it's a little sketch. But I mean, I think it's higher upside to play the Chariot, so I think I'll just do that. What's up, Sneaky? I'm just gonna go here. It's a little riskier, but because this line is quite bad if they do have a removal spell for Chariot, because then they get the double back. You want to know the honest truth, Sir Eccles? That is the only Brazilian steakhouse that I've ever been to. I've never actually been to like a proper Brazilian steakhouse. So it was an experience for sure. It was definitely an experience. I guess the attack was kind of free. Yeah, turn that dot green. I didn't even flip it down for like the first 20 minutes. I just left it. I just left it up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, all right. Let's just take a break. We should probably take a break." Claim isn't ideal. Yeah, because they can claim the devil. They only get one turn with it, though. It's not like they get to keep the devil, right? It gave an Uber driver a $50 tip, and he got out and made a Snapchat video about me. Did it go viral? Should have made it a YouTube short. Honestly, this is gonna sound crazy. The best part about the Brazilian steakhouse was honestly the pineapple. Maybe not like the actual best, but just like having that as a palate cleanser. It was so good. Okay, that's awkward. All right, resolves. This is kind of just like stare versus stare right now. Although my devil's gonna go away, so it's not even a hot take. Okay, good. Okay, so they're pinging my elf, and they're targeting a token with the harvester. And they're just gonna pass after that, right? So I guess I'll ping them. Okay, I didn't want to be like the only person. Like, again, it was the first time that I'd been to a Brazilian steakhouse, so I was like, I was shocked at how good the pineapple was, but just, adding it in everything and just like the fact that it's just like the perfect palate cleanser. The Mexican place we went to on Thursday was really good. Had a breezed short rib relleno. That was good. I did see the new Pia list. Okay. I could have pinged the devil, but it would only have 2 damage marked on it right now. So it's like, I don't think it would have mattered. They couldn't kill the cat token, so we can still crew with the devil. So... Oh, I'm going to lose a cat token this way, huh? I didn't even think about that. Is it unironically better to lose the Mutavault instead of the cat token? This is a weird spot. Do get the sack trigger, but like, what does it accomplish? I deal them 1 point of damage. I think I have to lose the Mutavault here. Yeah. They only get 1 trigger? Oh, but it's the Acron War. That's what I'm losing it to the Acron War. Because I need 4 power to crew the chariot. You know what I mean? Upstairs, baby. Is that allowed? Is the stream elements link with the factor code? Is that allowed with the new Twitch guidelines? That's such bullshit, dude. It's like, the fuck, man. It's so dumb. So dumb. I mean, as somebody who over the course of my streaming career has not taken a ton of sponsorship opportunities, like I think I've only done like 2 or 3 tops. Like, I don't know how much it'll affect me, but I don't know. It's really, really shitty. Put something physical on there. I could remove I could just like remove those posters in the background and swap those with like, something else, like a Minitrator's logo or something, but I should trade. So I'm going to lose the cat token either way, because they can go sack to oven, sack food, ping. So I think I should trade. I guess not trading means that they're forced to use the food token. Just block the devil. Yeah, I guess that's a good point, too. Yeah. Well, then I still take the same amount of damage, right? I'm taking 2 plus 1 from the ping, or I'm taking 3. It's the same no matter what. I guess that way would have tapped their oven. Oh, devil's a 3/3. Alright, so we can go Lovestruck, send for 4. And then I guess our plan is just, like, cleave the chariot next turn. Which is not a bad plan, It's not an awful plan. They don't draw Fatal Push. Yeah, not blocking. So I think not blocking might have been better because it would have forced them to sack the food. And then, like, in the event where they draw Fatal Push, it makes push worse because then they don't have the food in play. Well, Seeker Sack is worse because they can just chump block. You know what I mean? They can't chump block if I Ember Cleave it, right? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, if I don't block the cat, they get a treasure from Rains. So I guess it was a wash either way. Thrillseeker the Beast for 7. Oh yeah, right. They can only gain 3 from the food. Yeah, I guess we just do that, huh? I forgot they were only at effectively 7. Math is hard. Yeah, if anybody has the link and they want to, like, you know, if we can get a mod to, like, just, if you just want to post it in chat, you don't have to, like, make a command for it or anything, but just so people can kind of get an idea of what's going on. But apparently they are not allowing, like, I don't know exactly what the verbiage is, but, like, branded overlays or video ads or audio ads, stuff like that. So it's basically going to change the entire sponsorship, the way that sponsorships are handled, because almost every single sponsorship requires you to put a brand logo within your overlay, you know? To give, they want to try and convince people to run more ads. That's what's happening. Like, they're cutting off a source of revenue so that they can go through a different source of revenue, which sucks, you know? But, like, that's basically what they did with the ads incentive program, when they just completely changed the ads incentive program entirely to where the only way that you could get a reasonable cut is if you ran 3 minutes of ads an hour, which it didn't used to be the case. But since they changed that, you know, it's basically the same thing, right? Yeah, right as we're talking about ads, they just immediately spawn. Playing Lotus? That's not good. You don't see any ads? I wonder why. Leovold, thank you so much for the 5 months. Yeah, we're going to need some more primes to make up for the lack of sponsorships. I appreciate the 5 months, buddy. Thank you so much. If I can't take sponsorships. Oh, that Baseji was actually, like, an absurd draw step. Well, actually, I don't know if it matters. No, it probably does matter, actually. It probably does matter. Take sponsorships, but have to disclose them. Well, it's weird. Like, you can take sponsorships, but you just can't promote their, like, you can't promote a brand logo on your stream that isn't directly aimed towards your brand, if that makes sense. At least that's the way that I interpret it. Well, why didn't I do this? Oh, I didn't pump because I wanted to hold up a Seichu. That might not have been worth it. I now realize that might not have been worth it. Okay. Because had I pumped, then this would be lethal, even if they wrath me. Sure. Can I sponsor you in exchange for a picture of my handsome mug on your stream? I don't think that's allowed. I think we'll get tossed. Dude, it is thundering like crazy. I didn't know it was going to storm today. I really hope we don't lose power. Chat, I need you to prage. Oh, yeah, it's bad. I need you to prage. Everybody in chat right now, prage. We better not lose fucking power. But it is storming bad. Bad. Like, bad. Alright, we're playing Lotus. Let's bring in the Brain that is a stone. The Liberator that is an Outland. And the Cleave that is Ember. Cut the Bolt. All the Akroan Wars. Do we keep in some number of Akroan Wars because of the stupid dino, or no? By Liberator. I figured it had more text than Akroan War. I mean, every single Lotus list has the dino, right? I don't think I've seen a Lotus list without it. Yeah, I could also bring in Hearse for the Chandra loops. It's also, like, a threat, quote-unquote, that doesn't die to a Wrath. As the one Boat Ben. It's okay. I think it's the one card that you can cut if you're adding Thrillseeker, because Thrillseeker is, like, it's another 4-drop, right? So, yeah, Hearse for Lear, too. What if I cut the Invasions and bring in 1 Hearse? Or, like, maybe 2 Hearse, 1 Liberator? Let's try that. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, I'll try that. This is, like, extremely borderline. It's like turn 2 Hearst, turn 3, turn 4. I think on the play I would keep this, but I'm pretty sure it's too slow on the draw. Yeah, this hand's better. This hand at least has higher upside, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Something stuck in my throat. BJK, B Smith, thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate that. This hand is busto. I don't know if it's busto, but it is, yeah, you know. Now the hand's a lot better. Yeah, now it's better. It's only in the end when you work. I should have played that meter ball. The one and only Pro Tour Barcelona qualified aspiring Spike. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. It was an excellent time hanging out in Dallas. Thanks again for hosting me. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll be back next year. Welcome, Raiders. We are playing some Pioneer today. A little bit of decks from the regional championships over the weekend. This is actually the first place deck list in the Dallas Regional Championship. Thanks again for the raid, but yeah, I know. No longer aspiring. He's just Spike. The best Pioneer player, yeah. Stock green. Every time I look at Spike now, I'm just gonna remember the History Channel meme, and it's just gonna be like, I'm actually gonna make a meme of I'm gonna make a meme and just take the History Channel guy and just put Spike's face on it and just be like stock green. What's up, Cryptic? Hey, buddy. Very, very frightening. Holy crap! Moxfield with the 10 bands. If you got gifted a sub from Moxfield, be sure to thank them in chat. And if you didn't, dodge it. Is as simple as that. Thank you very, very much for the 10 gifted subs. Also, shout out to Moxfield. Not even technically sponsored, but I wanted to use their plugin because the overlay is amazing. Like, holy crap, the overlay is so good. So, yeah, not sponsored yet. But I'm here, you know? I'm here. I'm here. I'm just the guy. Let's talk. Oh, we could talk, all right. DM's open. DM's always open. Subs for the generator. Oh, yeah, for when I lose power. Let me open my window. I want to see, like, if I can... How bad is it thunder? Definitely raining. I didn't think it was going to storm today. Oh, no. Now I got to redo my headphones. Ah! They're too big. You mulled a 5 against Greasewing at the RC playing Convoke and hit by opponent for 23 on turn 3 on the play. That's Convoke for you, you know? Convoke, ladies and gentlemen. This is my 3rd turn of the game. This is not looking great for me. I guess because I have 100 of these, I'm just going to run out of Thrillseeker. Hope I can trade that for Bone Crusher. Did I pick up the Spike Giggle? Easiest block of my life. I just want to try and take the trade. If they want a Turkus command, that's fine. Actually, it's perfect, because then I could just go a Crone War, steal this. This is actually better for me, I think. How did Dallas go? So I didn't... I played LCQs on... Oh, yeah, so I went to Dallas. I was not qualified for the main event, so I had to play LCQs on Friday. Unfortunately, I played 5 LCQs, did not quite get there, ended up losing in top 4 of the very last one. But played the 10Ks on Saturday and Sunday, had an amazing time, got to meet a bunch of awesome people, so... Oh, and also, for those of you who weren't here earlier, missed this, the sub goal that we did before we left for Dallas was, I buy Shieldreds. Now, Savage Knuckleblade in chat decided, you know what, actually, you're not going to buy Shieldreds. I'm just going to give you these. So Savage Knuckleblade has donated these to the stream. I don't even know how to say thank you for that. This is like completely unreal. So big shout out to Savage Knuckleblade. Now I own Shieldreds. Cannot even begin to thank you enough for that. I can finally play a good deck. Yeah, I know. It's so funny. Savage Knuckleblade donated me the Shieldreds, or he gave me the Shieldreds on Friday, and I was like, I ended up playing Rakdos in the 10K on Sunday, and I started off 5-0. I'm like, all I have to do is just play good cards, and I start winning, you know? It's like, it's really just that easy. What are we doing here? I've already started playing good decks. I was talking to Spike. I've become a Rakdos main now. Gonna dome them for 12? Yeah, probably. And then just hope that I can trade the Thrillseeker. I only have one card in hand. They have another Stomp. Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3. We have to deal them 12, right? We can't not do this. No, and you know what the most frustrating part about all of this is about that? Apparently Metamorphic Alteration is bugged on Magic Online, so we cannot play the deck. As much as, like, that is the deck that I want to play the most, and I just can't play the deck because it's bugged. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Yeah. It's by far the deck that I want to play the most, and we just can't even play it. Can play it on Arena? Yeah. I did play it on Arena this morning, and I got to do the thing. It was pretty cool. Oh, I didn't need the trade. Right, I could have block sacked. Yeah, you're right, because it was going to die anyways. My bad. Okay, now what? Do we go... They have one card in hand? Okay, it is downpouring, chat. There is... I would say there is a reasonably high likelihood that I end up losing power, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know, right? They couldn't handle the bling. It's really awkward though because like, they're not. It's funny. The Shieldreds are not warped, but I was super sketched out about like playing a Rakdos deck where the only foil in my entire deck was Shieldred. It's like, you know, but they're not warped. They're like perfectly. They're flat, you know. And I shuffled and cut a bunch of times, and I could not there wasn't a pattern, at least one that I could find. So. Did anyone say anything? No. Do I have a trick to unwarp foils? Well, when Savage Knuckleblade gave me them, they weren't really that warped. They were fine. I'm doing this now because if they have a post-combat removal spell, I want to make sure that this is a 6/6. Because it's lethal next turn anyways with this. Cool. Yeah, they were just dead to Miglaws. Oh, yeah. So for those of you who don't know the Metamorphic Alteration combo, let me see if I can find Spike's tweet just to give you an idea of what the combo is. Okay, so here's the combo. Step 1, cast Archfiend of the Dross, which says, at the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from it. Then if it has no oil counters, you lose the game. And then you cast Metamorphic Alteration on your opponent's creature, turning it into an Archfiend of the Dross that does not have oil counters. You say go, and they lose the game on their upkeep. That's the combo. It's basically Splinter Twin. Alright, we are playing against Atarka Red. Definitely want End the Festivities. I know, and I want to play it on Magic Online so bad. For everybody in chat, if you have a moment, if you want to, I've already uploaded it. There is a Reddit post, or I don't know if it's a Reddit post or like an MTGO like help desk thing. If you could like there is a post on the bug. If people could go upvote that so they can fix it ASAP, then we could actually like get some good content out of it. But yeah, the MTGO forums. Because I want to play that deck so bad. Turtle Power, do you have a link that you can post in chat? You want anything else against Atarka Red? I could bring in Embercleave, but I don't think it's very good on the draw. Liberator kind of mid. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bring in End the Festivities and shave those. I think that's it. We're talking about the combo of Metamorphic Alteration and Archfiend of the Dross. Oh yeah, I played a little bit of it in Explorer on Arena this morning, just to like try out the combo, and I won. I think I like 3-0'd. It's super sick. Went to 4 different vendors. As soon as like the second that Spike tweeted that out that he lost to that deck, I immediately went to Cool Stuff and bought 4 alterations and 4 Archfiends. So I got them coming in the mail, like the second after I saw that tweet. No, the recommended list would be if you go Well, actually, I timed out the Stream Decker bot so I could use the Moxfield thing. Because we don't have anything. We still have all of the old decks on Stream Decker. So until that stuff gets like, if it does ever get converted into Moxfield, so use this. This is the recommended list for now. You bought 24 for 20 cents. Nice. No, I didn't see that. That's dope though. Oh, you went to 4 different vendors looking for shield rids. Oh, okay. I gotcha. To find the great ones. Oh, you're talking about the shield rids. Okay. I gotcha, Savage. We weren't on the same page there for a second. Awesome. I love the ones you picked out. They're amazing. Stamp. I might just play Lovestruck Beast this turn. Definitely not racing with Stormseeker. And if I'm going to play defense, I think I want to do this. Kind of sucks that they had, like, this into Swiftspear because I just couldn't cast my Bone Crusher. I could have held up Stomp last turn, but, like, if they attack... They're attacking here. What do they have? Atarkus Command makes this a 4/5. I'm just going to call. They have to have, like, Atarkus Command plus Shock or something. Or they're just going to take a 2-for-1, which I'm pretty happy with. Oh, I forgot about that card. Definitely forgot about that card. I gotta play Bone Crusher here. I gotta try and trade for this. Oh, here you go. Yeah, that's the current Boros list. I have some other things that I want to try with Boros. Specifically, there was a list that somebody sent me that has Mox Amber with Kythian and Skrelv, and I think that's a really cool idea. The only reason we're not playing Boros today is we played Boros for like 2.5 days prior to Dallas, and I didn't have any other stored content. So if you go to the YouTube page, that like the last 5 days are all Boros. We need to play some non-Boros stuff to get that into the rotation before we like try and work on the other Boros decks. So yeah, I know. Tomorrow, I promise. Tomorrow there will not. Well, it'll be one of these decks, but no more Boros after today, at least for a couple days. We gotta take a little break from Boros, you know. As much as I love the deck, and I do think there is still quite a bit of room to improve on it, we played a lot of that deck. We gotta try something else. Dude, the Flowering of the White Tree is really sick. Play Blue-Ray Control. I will on Thursday. Run Sultai Rhoda. Nice Savage, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, Boros Control. I guess we could just, like, if we just called the deck something different, maybe people would be okay with it. God, how much of a difference is being the play versus the draw? It's like, it's kind of insane. I know that people, like, make that meme a lot about Pioneer, but I think we would have won the last game on the play. Yeah, Spider Space also crushed it with Rona. I don't know, the Rona deck's good. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. But yeah, that deck's good. I like the Zerta versions. Just gonna cast Bone Crusher Giant, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, Gruul does not play defense very well, I agree. Both of them, actually. The Jeskai, there was a Jeskai Ascendancy deck that got 10th place. They were undefeated after day 1. Their deck looks super sick. Alright, untap land, I'll Crow and Ward the Bone Crusher. Otherwise, I'll bolt the Bone Crusher and probably attack. Kind of an embarrassing sideboard card. Yeah. I don't know. Do I want to bolt this? Could just play Thrillseeker and, like, make a 6/5. I think that's worse than bolting, though. Yeah. I think that's worse than bolting. I am not going to attack, I think. I'm gonna try and play defense. I don't know if that's right, but I'm gonna try and play defense. Running Karuga Fires? Yeah, you should play the list that top-aided Dallas. Elliot Raff played it. Elliot Raff is very, very good. Very, very smart. I'm going to be in Atlanta even if I don't qualify. I have a lot of time to qualify because Atlanta's not till December, but I will be in Atlanta regardless. Mana Traders is Legacy. Maybe I'll try and qualify. And thought about it. I guess we're just making a 3-3. Gonna meet up and play test for Atlanta when it gets closer. Are you on the East Coast, Savage? I didn't know where you were located. Rimrock. End of Atlanta season is end of August, then it'll be modern for San Diego. Wait, so the Atlanta season is ending in August, but they're not going to have the RC for 3 months? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's insane. What? Oh, because of Worlds? That's so weird, though. I mean, I guess, but it's really weird. Dallas qualified as 2 months ago. Is that so? I guess that's just normal. I guess I never really thought about that. What's up, Danny? How you doing, buddy? I guess I never kind of thought about how long was in between each season. We're just dead this game, right? Yeah, the end of the festivities. Yeah. Do I still hate modern? No. I'm actually I'm gonna play some modern next week. Okay. Classic Mutavault, by the way. What's up, Agent? Okay, this one's better. Putting back the Crowan War, I think. I think that makes sense because I don't have a Chariot or a Thrillseeker to pair with it. Mountain. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, we're on the draw, so we died. How's vehicles? It's good. It's a good deck. I really like the list that won, too. I think the Thrillseekers are amazing. Yes, certified pioneer moment. Come on. What if I had main deck and the festivities? Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh, it is gonna work. Touche. Chatting, it's not gonna work, chatting. Or Solitude. Yeah, the festivities appear to be ended. The party is already over. So assume they draw nothing. Blocker take 5. Second blocker take 3, go to 1, and I can hypothetically survive? Sure, I guess. I guess I'm technically not dead. If they draw Stone Cold nothing, can 1/1 Mewtwo? Yeah, maybe that's better, but like, blocker into blocker does keep me alive, so I think just getting the Stormseekers in play is better. Because the only way that I'm going to even have a chance at winning this game is if I, like, draw a Chariot and already have a Stormseeker in play, because then I can pressure them while leaving up blockers. Like, that's, like, my only chance, right? Human Token and Mutavault? Why would that be better? Again, the whole point is I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to do this and pass. What's up, Pat? Did I win? I won a lot of dinners. A lot of good food. Does that count as winning? It's kind of. Well, there's the Chariot. This isn't, like, randomly lethal, is it? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I think I have to put them on a 2-turn clock. It's the only chance I have is putting them on a 2-turn clock. But I have to leave 3 blockers back. So how do I put them on a 2-turn clock and still have 3 blockers back? Attack with 1 slasher for 7, put them to 11, play Heart's Desire, leave back Token, Slasher, Mutavault, and hope they have Stone Cold nothing, right? I think that's all I can do, right? I think that's my only plan. I don't think I have a better line. Yeah. I can't not attack. I have to attack. I'm not winning this game if I don't attack. I die to any haster, but... I die to a lot of cards here, but... What are your thoughts on Rogues now? I've always thought that Rogues is good. I think Rogue's a very good deck. Okay. Did a Bushwhacker. The formats for the team event. The team event is... After I get stoked here. What are they doing? Oh, not getting stoked. Okay. We are flipping the slashers, though, which is awkward. Modern, Pioneer, Legacy is the team event. So now I need 5 blockers, so I have to go Elf Pass. It's the only way I can get 5 blockers, right? Alright, you can go. Elf Passerino. Todd asked me to go. He already has. I would be the third for Todd's team. If I go, that would be the team that I play on. But I was looking at flights, and I don't know that I want to pay that much. But we'll have to see what happens. And I like Toph's list. I don't remember the exact list, but okay. So let's just go here, here, here. Okay, interesting. There's no way I'm gonna win this game, right? It's just not possible. Yeah, I didn't look at the exact list. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. How are we still in this game? Can I attack with Chariot? So play Chariot, tap 2 cats, crew. Chariot twice, attack, make another cat. I would have 4 blockers. I would have Stormseeker, Elf, Cat untapped versus their 4 creatures. Again, dead Danny Haster, but... Alright, cool. Go here, crew... Pump the Chariot twice. Attack for 6. Make a cat. Alright, you can go. I'm still dead to a lot of cards. That is a card that I'm not dead to. Wow. But they did make 3 more lethal attackers. That can't be right. Oh, I guess I have to lose one of the Stormseekers this way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is bad. And they're at 5? Wait, are they not just dead to haste on Miglaws? I guess I need Vigilance Menace. Miglaws activate haste. No, they are dead, right? Okay. Miglaws, Vigilance Menace, haste. They have to double block the Miglaws because it's lethal. Oh, and they chump a cat and go to 1? Right, chump a cat, go to 1. Into the afterglow. If I animate Mutavault, if I animate both Mutavaults, same thing, they take 4 and go to 1. Maybe I fucked up last turn. I was not supposed to attack with the Chariot. I don't know, it's so tough. This game has been really tough. It's been a good game for sure. I cannot even believe I had a chance this game, to be honest with you. Is there any way I can survive? No, I don't think I can survive, right? Attack with Miglaws? Oh, because they have to double chump, and I have 4 blockers for 4 attackers. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I just go Miglaws, haste, only attack with Miglaws. Because it gets Vigilance. Crew Chariot? No, Crewing Chariot's bad. I think. What's up, Samurai? This is a forced block. They have to block with 2 creatures, which guarantees me 4 blockers. Now if they draw land, they might just be dead. What an unreal game. This game has been nuts. In my head, when I played this deck that has been winning, I'm actually planning on playing that today already. It did well in Dallas, and I wanted to try it out. Ooh, that's a brick. I have that in the queue for today. So we just trade Miglaw's Chariot, I think? Yeah, we trade Miglaw's Chariot. I think they're just dead, right? By second Miglaw's. What's up, Ron? No, I unfortunately did not win at LCQ. I lost top 4 of the very last one. But Spike crushed it. I cannot believe I won this game. This is unreal. It's actually insane. How did I win that game, dude? What the hell? Oh my god. I had to use a lot of my brain power for that one. Whew. That was a sick game. Spike played mono green, stock green. Yeah, one Epicure away. Like, so many turns, I was just dead to an Epicure, a Legion Loyalist, a Stoke the Flames, a Bushwhacker, like, almost half of their deck, you know? That was a sick game. I usually bring in, like, one or two volleys. I don't know how many I want, but usually one or two is good. You also might want Cleave. Invasion mid. Bolt's good. Thrillseeker's not ideal. I might go like one Thrillseeker, one volley. I like Lovestruck Beast just because it's a one drop. Just trades early on. Yeah, I think exactly one volley is good. It's like a card that you really don't ever want to draw two of, but I think Boat seems bad. Like Hasty Boat's pretty good. If you can combine it with Stormseeker, it's very, very good. Tom with the song request. What you got? Here, I'll start it over. Very, very good song request, Tom. Yep, Boat. Can link the Dallas results again? Absolutely. Alright. They've had Turn 1 Gleeful both games. I unfortunately don't have the End the Festivities. I can't really multi it because I only have 2 copies, but... Okay. I'll take it in the Festivities, though. No, I'm just going to cast Bone Crusher. Like, casting Stomp is effectively the same thing, but I get to use my mana better, and I get to put a threat in play. I guess it's not the same thing if they find White Source here. Yeah, maybe it's better to cast Stomp. Not sure, it's close. Alright, well, now they have lost the game. Tragedy. Yeah, the game is now over. Alright, 4-1 prediction. No, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. I was going to tweet it out later, but it's fine. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, who didn't see Todd's tweet, we are going to be doing kind of like a grudge match style thing. We were inspired by LSV versus Sam Party, who played like current Rakdos and Standard versus Cobblade, and we are going to be doing current Rakdos and Pioneer versus Jeskai Black from Standard, you know, way back then. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern. So if you're interested in that, it'll be up. The VODs will be up on the YouTube too if you miss it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Tandy. But I kind of want to do more of that type of content. Like, I want to do some more, like, you know, some history stuff where it's like old decks versus new decks and see how they stack up against each other, things like that. So I think it's a really cool idea. Why those decks specifically? Just like a matchup that we thought would be pretty good. Like, a lot of people think that Rakdos and Pioneer is too powerful, so, you know. And it's like, it's pretty comparable, right? Rakdos, I think Rakdos and current Pioneer is very, like, the construction of the deck is very comparable to what Jeskai Black was back in its heyday, right? Yeah. Yeah, use code, I don't know, we gotta come up with a code. You get it, Turchin, you get it. True to who I am. What's Jeskai Black? Exactly what it sounds like. It's just Jeskai with black. It's a 4-color deck. It's like 4-color mid-range. This hand's good. What's up, Skittles? How you doing, buddy? You're a Rakdos hater? Well, unfortunately, now that I am the proud owner of 4 copies of Shieldred of the Apocalypse, I am now a Rakdos enjoyer, so... I know, don't hate me, it's fine. I'm now the Rakdos. I'm just gonna be budget Ginger. Yeah, how the mighty have fallen. I am now the guy. Yeah, Ginger at home. No, just like, the Jeskai Black from when it was in Standard, that exact list, and then current Rakdos mid-range. Like, we want to compare the power levels, because Jeskai Black was the best deck in that Standard format. You know what I mean? Supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. You know. I got sucked in. Casting Thoughtseize is a hell of a drug. I don't know if you know that, but It feels really good to Thoughtseize people. Rakdos Midrange is standard, though. No. Rakdos Midrange is Pioneer. Because me and him are both, like, you know, we're Pioneer content creators. Like, we focus mainly on Pioneers, so I think we want to do it for Pioneer because I think it makes sense for both of our brands. Because we're both really heavy into Pioneer. You know what I mean? Okay, why don't we go... I'm going to get a little weird here. This might be really stupid, but... It's kind of obvious that I have a second Bone Crusher by doing it this way. But it's also kind of a free roll attack because I'm getting the cat token back anyways, right? So, like, it's kind of still a free roll for me to do it this way. It's like, no matter what, I get the cat back, even if I have nothing. Full best of 5. I think we're going to do best of 5, yeah. 2 pre, 3 post. I think that makes the most sense. No. Just Jeskai Black from when it was in Standard. That's it. We're basically just transporting the deck from, 2016. I think it's a close matchup because the Jeskai Black deck has fetch lands and treasure cruises. I do think it is a close matchup. Maybe we may have to, like, tweak the removal spells a little bit because if the Jeskai Black deck doesn't have a lot of answers to Shieldred, then it might not be a fair fight, but... Are they dead on board? They're just dead on board, right? I found myself, my losing hope. I lost my way. I'm home. Stay alive. Game 3. Maybe you could consider a second Rending Volley on the draw. That's, like, maybe the one exception to where you wouldn't mind drawing a second copy. I could try it. I don't love it, but I'll try it. I'll see what happens. I think casting a Seeker Sure it's a better hide than Thoughtseize. Only if you have a Stormseeker in play. I'll give you that. If you have a Stormseeker in play, it's kind of fucked up. Okay, I have 2 sideboard cards. I don't think I can mulligan this hand, but it's not that great. But I don't think it's a mulligan, you know? It's one of those, like, shrug keeps kind of thing. Is it volume much better than Bolt? No, because Bolt can kill, like, a 3/3 Burning Tree. I guess they don't have Burning Tree, but... I don't know if it's much better. Bolt still kills, like, Voldaren Epicure, stuff like that. Maybe because they're the Giganta version, Volley's better. Because they have, like, Clarion Spirits and stuff. Is there a chance that I want a double red spell next turn? I think there is. So I'll take a point. Forgot the fetches were legal then. I was thinking it'd be just disadvantage facing a bigger pool. Yeah, like if I'll show you here. Okay, we'll find a Jeskai Black deck list. Jeskai Black MTG. Regaliasaur. To stay alive. Losing hope. I should probably main phase the volley so they can't convoke with it. Yeah, let's go main phase volley. Heart's Desire. Slam for 1. Oko, please. Thank you so much for the 6 months, buddy. Don't forget about those primes. So, this list doesn't even have Treasure Cruise. Did Todd tweet it out? Let me see if... I wonder if Todd tweeted out a list. Let me see. He probably did. Give me a sec. Yeah, here it is. This is the list. Oh, he has 4 digs, no cruise. Okay, 4 digs. Got it. Well, still, like, dig versus cruise. Dig is probably better anyways, but the point is 12 fetch lands with dig through time. That's the point. So I guess for Shieldred, he has 4 Crackling Doom, 2 Utter End, 3 Ojutai's Command. Yeah, like, this is fine. He's got a Stroke main deck, Valorous Stance. He's got plenty of advantages to Shieldred, 2 Roast, too. I think this is going to be a close matchup. I think the Jeskai Black is probably favored, to be honest. I mean, there's no Fable, but, you know. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. What did they do? Did they just crack Clue and pass? Oh, man, their hand's bad. Their hand is a bad. Bad. Yeah, Cruz never got banned in Standard. He never did either, right? I don't think either of them did. People... It's so funny to say that, but people were just okay with, like, Cruz plus... or Delve Spells plus Fetch Lands. That was just a... We just kind of were like, yeah, it's fine. Like, you know... Everybody was just okay with it, which is kind of funny to think about, but it was just, it was just a thing that happened. Whatever. Yeah, it's just how we played Magic back then. Migloz instead of Beast and hold Boseiju. Maybe. This End the Festivities looks embarrassing until I draw the second copy. Gleeful the Clue. Do I Boseiju that? Okay, so if I don't Boseiju it, I get so punished if they have Venerated Loxodon exactly. But I have a fucking End the Festivities in my hand. I feel like it's too greedy to not do it, right? Yeah, it's just too greedy, I think. I think it's too greedy. Is the Boros deck any good? Results seem that it has less than 50% movement against most decks. I think it... So, the Boros deck was very, very good week one, because people just didn't quite know how to play against it. There wasn't a lot of hate for it. People weren't, like, aggressively killing your one-drops, but now that the deck has become a thing and is, like, a really popular, known strategy in the format, people are adapting. They're playing more sideboard cards. They're learning how to play against it. They're killing Thraben Inspector on site. Like, I cannot tell you how many times week one I played against Rakdos where I played a Thraben Inspector and they just didn't cast Fatal Push, and then I just cast a Convoke Creature and it's just like, whatever. They just died with Fatal Push their hand, but people have like learned how to play against it, so it's still a good deck for sure, but it's not as good as it was week one. Yeah, and the other point that I'd like to make is we haven't even found the best version. There's so many different ways to build it. They hit Reinforcements Epicure. This is such a weird spot. It's such a weird spot. I think Karn is dying in August. I don't think they're going to ban anything. I think the card that they are most likely to ban from Pioneer is Fable the Bearbreaker. I don't necessarily think that Fable should be banned, but I think that is the one that they're most likely to ban. Like if you put gun to my head, I have to choose a card, it would be Fable. God, this is so tough. I can go Migloz. I guess I just start by offering the trade. Yeah, let's start here. And then I guess we're just going to go Migloz Pass. I think. Well, Migloz Mystic Pass. They don't take the trade. That's a little scary. I don't think it's worth taking a damage having an extra blocker. It's kind of the same thing, right? You hope they don't have Bushwhacker or Regal Leosaur. Leosaur isn't as bad because it doesn't give haste. Need that second at the festivities. Stat. Like right now. Fable would be a perfect Horizon set card. It does. I know this is going to sound like... It's going to sound kind of funny, but doesn't Fable feel like it should be a Horizons card? Like, it's so fucked up. It just does so much. Yeah, the party's so bad. Do you think that Fable... Do you think that in Pioneer, we're going to say in the context of Pioneer, not any other format, because Modern, Legacy, you can obviously iteration's better. In Pioneer, what card is better, Fable or Expressive Iteration? I think the answer is Fable by a country mile. I don't even know if it's close. You guys think it's EI? Chat seems to be split on it. Also, you know what's kind of funny? I was talking to Spike about this, and he kind of agreed with me. People actually, like... the reason that... one of the big reasons that Expressive Iteration got banned was because people were playing in Phoenix. I actually think that when they banned Expressive Iteration, people were building their Phoenix decks better, because I actually was of the opinion that this is going to sound crazy. I don't know if it was correct to play Expressive Iteration in exactly Phoenix. Like, it wasn't the best expressive deck. Obviously, the Prowess deck, the Blue-Red Control deck, those decks were incredible iteration decks. But I think Phoenix was just, like, because of exactly Arclight Phoenix and, like, Delve spells, like, Piece of the Puzzle, there was, like, a lot of weird timing stuff. I guess the EI lists weren't playing pieces, but I don't know. Just that's, like, it might be a hot take, but... All right, I guess we have to go here... So we know they have reinforcements and one unknown. This giant killer is kind of ranching me. Okay. So let's go Vigilance Menace, Combat, jam with just this. They're probably going to take it. They take, I think I go pump once, play Elf, maybe pump twice, but I'm not sure. This weekend, Mage BT Believer. I told you, Donkin, the card's cracked. What happens if I just deal them 8? They go to 3, 2, 3, 4, and I would have 4 blockers. The nice thing about putting them to 3 is this puts them to 2, which means Bone Crusher is lethal. I actually think it's right to put them to, I think it's right to put them to 3. And I may or may not cast the End the Festivities. I guess I have to decide right now. It only kills the Epicure, so I'd be losing a blocker to kill an Epicure, which is effectively the same thing, so I'll just hold it. And we'll just play the Elf. I'm doing this now because they can't Giant Killer me. They only have 2 mana up. If they had 3 mana up, then maybe I don't go for it, but... Alright, go. 4 blockers. Don't kill me. They did not cast the reinforcements. Oh, they're holding for Bushwhacker. Sure. Okay. I wasn't sure if they had Bushwhacker because they showed me Leosaur, but... Well, it looks like they have the Bushwhacker. I don't think I'm dead to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. 4 blockers. Yeah, they shouldn't be lethal. Unless they also have Leosaur. Oh. Still doesn't kill me, but all their stuff has vigilance. Shit. That's not good. Better draw that Bone Crusher, huh? Or the other end, the Festivities. Oh no, they'll put them to 1. Well, I guess we're doing this and jumping a bunch. Going to 2, right? Go to 2. Rededge. We're going to 2. We can drop Bone Crusher. They are dead to Bone Crusher. It's too damn easy. It is too damn easy. God. I'm just cracked, you know? Just actually cracked. Always believed. You gotta be a believer. Draws like that are how this deck wins an RC? Yeah, I know, right? Look, after that game 1 was... Oh, no, that was the previous match. There was whatever game where I beat my Boros opponent at 1 life. I was at 1 life for like 5 turns. That was sick. I don't know if it was that match. I think it was the match before that, but... Alright, 4-1, easy. Cool. Well... if you're watching this on YouTube, that was the Gruul Boats deck, some Voldaren Thrillseekers. Thrillseeker did look pretty good in those games. Big fan of Invasion of Ixalan. And yeah, I mean, everything was pretty good. Not even sure if you want, if maybe you just don't even want the first copy of Sky Sovereign anymore. Might be better as like the 4th Lovestruck Beast, maybe the 4th Thrillseeker. I've also been considering playing Fable in this deck because it works so nicely with both Thrillseeker and Stormseeker. So you could maybe talk me into like cut the boat, cut the 2 Ixalans, cut like the 2nd Miglaws for 4 Fables, or maybe the 3rd Thrillseeker, something like that. But overall, deck was pretty good. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. What do you think about the Archfiend deck? I am so mad. Did we get any...